Welcome to Sapphire Ridge News. We'll give people a few minutes to pile in here, and then we'll get to talking about our topic of the day. Our topic of today is terrorism in America and the FBI's utter incompetence. So, yesterday, well, not yesterday, but New Year's Day, we had a two rather terrorist attacks. One in New Orleans and one in Las Vegas. Now, Mr. Bin Jabbar in New Orleans pledged allegiance to ISIS and made videos on the way from Houston to New Orleans saying how that he was inspired by ISIS to go in unalive people. So the reason why I say the FBI is incompetent is because yesterday they said, no, after knowing that he pledged his allegiance to ISIS, which is a terrorist organization, the incompetent FBI says he acted alone. No, you moron. If he was inspired by ISIS, groomed by ISIS, he did not act alone. That's number one. Number two, in Las Vegas, they showed that the gentleman there, which I can't pronounce his name, so I ain't even going to try, he was a demolitions expert from the Army. And just like Mr. Bin Jabbar in Las Vegas, the dude from, or not Las Vegas, from New Orleans, the dude from Las Vegas and Mr. Bin Jabbar served in the Army at the same time and went to Fort Bragg. But the incompetent FBI says there's no connection. There's no connection, you moron. They both went to Fort Bragg, served at Fort Bragg at the same time, yet there's no connection. Incompetence. Utter, sheer incompetence. And then the Las Vegas, they tried to say, oh, the batteries on the Cybertruck caught fire. Bullshit. When batteries on an electric car catch fire, they burn from underneath of the car, slow flames. This thing friggin' exploded. They found canister, they found camping fuel tied around firework mortars that created a bomb. Yet the incompetent FBI says, well, we don't know what happened. What do you mean you don't know what happened? The Cybertruck has what's called digital monitoring. Hey, Zach. And from the time it left Colorado till the time it got to Las Vegas, they can track every step of the way. It records with audio and video every single thing that you do. So there's likely video the gentleman from Las Vegas creating the bomb. And another thing, they tried to say, well, there's no terrorist connection here in Las Vegas. Wait a minute. The dude killed himself before the bomb went off. The bomb went off like 2 or 3 minutes after he shot himself in the head. How the hell is he going to set the thing to go off when he's unalived? This is just craziness. And this is the utter incompetence we have at the FBI. This is sheer madness. And then yesterday, there was a terrorist attack at the Capitol building. The Capitol building was on lockdown yesterday, but they caught that dude. This is just crazy. It's like the right hand doesn't know what the left hand's doing, but they're going to say that it does anyhow. And it's like, well, what the fuck are you talking about, you idiot? Right? So Zach, I decided that Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm going to do my lives at 3 o'clock Eastern. That's 1 o'clock my time. Because my aide comes and cleans Monday, Wednesday, Friday. She comes at 3 o'clock my time, which screws up my whole schedule. Right. And the thing that bugs me, Zach, about the New Orleans incident is the guy claimed allegiance to ISIS, a known terrorist group, yet the incompetent FBI says he acted alone. Well, wait a minute, you idiot. He didn't act alone. He swore allegiance to ISIS, a known terrorist organization. And the dude from Las Vegas and the dude from New Orleans served at Fort Bragg at the same time. They were both there at the same time. So there's a connection there. At least I think there is. Makes sense to me that there's a connection, but the FBI doesn't see it. That's how incompetent they are. They don't see a connection when it's right in front of them. Right. And see, uh, in Las Vegas, they're saying that that dude is so badly burnt that it will take weeks to get a positive ID. His family says that he was a Trump supporter, but it's interesting that his girlfriend was rabidly anti-Trump. Doesn't that isn't that interesting, Zach? That the dude in Las Vegas supposedly pro-Trump, and but his girlfriend was very anti-Trump, which I'm not anti either side. I want what's best for America. Yeah, that's another thing. They said they can't make him positive ID yet, but they know his entire background. Well, how do you know his entire background if you don't know who the hell he is? Yeah, make a positive ID, but they know who he is. They know that he rented. See, this is another connection. They both rented vehicles, electric vehicles, through the same app called Turo, Turo. Hey, Laugh. How's my friend Laugh? Oh, excuse me. So we're talking about the terrorist attacks the past couple of days. You know, three terrorist attacks in 2 days is not coincidental. That means it was, to me, it means it was planned because within a couple, you had the one in New Orleans and then the one in Las Vegas within a couple hours of each other. They are connected, even though the incompetent FBI says there's no connection. They both served in the military. They both served at Fort Bragg at the same time. Right. My nephew went to the New Year's Eve thing one year, and he said it was sheer madness. He said they put you in these like corrals made of bike cart things, and you can't leave. Once you go in there, you cannot leave. Yeah. The here's what the FBI said yesterday, and this shows their utter stupid incompetence. The the guy in Las Vegas, pledged allegiance to ISIS on the way from Houston, where he lives, to Las Vegas. Yesterday, the FBI said he acted alone. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? You're a bunch of idiots. He pledged allegiance to ISIS. ISIS is a known terrorist organization, yet you're sitting here saying he acted alone. And then a couple hours later, you had the incident in Las Vegas. Now, the FBI there tried to say that the batteries caught on fire. No, the pictures clearly show a bomb in the back of the Cybertruck. There was camping fuel bottles laid on their side with firework mortars stacked over the top of them. And the dude in Las Vegas said, no, not said, he killed himself before the bomb went off. He took his own gun, it's on picture, and put it to the bottom of his chin and pulled the trigger a minute before the bomb went off. So how could he have activated the bomb if he was already unalived? And then yesterday there was an attack at the Capitol, but they caught that dude. That dude didn't get unalived. They caught him. He's alive. Just shows the utter sheer incompetence that we have right now. And it really ticks me off that we have these people that don't know their right hand from their left hand trying to make decisions on law related stuff. just really frosts me. Yeah, ISIS can kiss my ass. That's right. I tell people, see, you know me, laugh. He's in jail. Yeah. My mouth gets me in trouble, doesn't it? But I think this is a good time for us to do lives. I think I'm gonna make this our time to go live. Yeah, I made that background. Isn't that cool? Um, la- I'll give you my email. It's sapphireridgeacres@gmail.com. If you'll email me, I'll send you some of the backgrounds and have you start working on merchandise. I'll message you on X and let you know what I decided. Okay. If recession can be redefined, so can terrorism. I just have an issue with the FBI's quote counterterrorism staff not being able to recognize that a known terrorist organization works together with people, and that when the person swears allegiance to that, then the stupid FBI says, well, he acted alone. Wait a minute. Are you brain dead? It doesn't take that much common sense to say, okay, these two events happened 3 hours apart from each other. They're connected. Hey, Kat, welcome. So glad you're here, Kat. We're talking about the three terrorist attacks that have happened in the last 3 days. There was New Orleans on New Year's Day and Las Vegas on New Year's Day. And then yesterday, there was a terrorist attack at the Capitol. They caught the guy at the Capitol and he's in jail. So at least that's going for them. But they have shown their utter complete incompetence. The guy in New Orleans lived in Houston. On his way to New Orleans to unalive these people, he swore allegiance to ISIS, yet the FBI says, oh, he acted alone. Well, what do you mean he acted alone? He swore his allegiance to ISIS, a known terrorist organization. Yet you think he acted alone? That means you're either brain dead or just incompetent. And then I don't know much about the guy from the Capitol. I just saw reports yesterday that the Capitol building was on lockdown and that there was a terrorist inside the Capitol building. These crazy times that we live in, we need better people in control. We need better people in control of the FBI, of the CIA, the Department of Justice. We need to clean house and get all the DEI hires out. Yeah, he acted alone means he was alone when he acted. That's about their rationale. Hey, Kat, do you like the background? I made that background with the help of AI. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah, that was my whole thing. I wanted to show the mountains, the rivers, and have Sapphire Ridge News with the blue sapphire. Well, I had to do a blue diamond because when I told AI to draw a sapphire, it drew a picture of some dude from Montana named Sapphire. It's like, no. Yeah, Cat, I'm putting Laugh in charge of merchandise. Yeah, my dog, my crazy dog. He's outside playing in the snow. He loves the snow. He goes out there and plays in the snow for like half hour, and then he comes in 20 minutes later. He's running around in circles wanting to go play in the snow again. Just so funny. Oh, it's been 10 to 20 degrees here the last week. No problem, Laugh. I was just telling Cat, not Williams, Laugh, that I put you in charge of merchandising. I sent you a message on X. Yeah, birds are going to be buried tonight. Supposed to get 12 inches of snow between tonight and Sunday. The dog will be in heaven. Oh, I did that wrong. Still did it wrong. Okay, I found it. No, I was looking something up. Do you guys hear me now? Yesterday, says a man driving erratically on the sidewalk near the U.S. Capitol was captured. Authorities surrounded a car after it drove off the road on Constitution Avenue, which is right by the Capitol building. Come on, where did you go? Capitol Police said the vehicle was seen driving erratically onto the sidewalk, sparking a major shutdown of the surrounding streets. The incident happened just before 10 a.m. Cops have urged the public to stay away from the Capitol while they investigate the vehicle involved. Footage from the scene shows a large police presence around the car and a figure being led away. And that's all they have on that. Hey, Survivor. How's my friend Survivor? We're Survivor, we're talking about the terrorist attack that happened New Year's Day and yesterday. 3 in 2 days is three too many for me. And it shows that it's coordinated, yet the incompetent FBI says, no, it's not connected. So the dude in New Orleans and the dude in Las Vegas were both in the Army. They both served at Fort Bragg, and they served at Fort Bragg at the same time, the same year. Yet the FBI says, no, they're not connected. I'm good. Um, the dude in Las Vegas, not Las Vegas, New Orleans, on the way from Houston, where he lived, to New Orleans, pledged allegiance to ISIS. And yesterday, the incompetent FBI says he acted alone. Well, wait a minute. How could he act alone if he pledged allegiance to ISIS? That means he's connected to a known terrorist organization. Yet you incompetently believe that he acted alone. Okay? The dude in Las Vegas, they said that the car batteries caught on fire. Car batteries, electric car batteries, do not explode when they catch fire. They slowly burn. The fire burns very slowly out from the sides. That thing blew up. There's videotape of it blowing up. Okay? The before the bomb went off in Las Vegas, the dude unalived himself with his own gun, put it to his chin, and pulled the trigger before the bomb went off. So, how did the bomb go off if he was already unalived? And the bomb in Las Vegas was camping fuel stacked in the bed of the truck with firework mortar type fireworks laid, taped over the top of them, and that went off after the dude was unalived. But they say, "Oh, there's no connection to anywhere else." Are you stupid? The bomb went off after the dude was unalived. Um, it's possible that it was a timer. It's also possible that it was remotely detonated. They have these things called remote detonators. They look like they look like a key fob from a car, and they just click the button. The dude from Las Vegas was an explosives expert in the Army. He was an EOD expert, and they have identified him because of tattoos on his arms, but then they turn around and said that the body's so badly burned that we can't positively ID him. Well, wait a minute. You've ID'd him, you've said who he is, now you're saying you can't tell who he is because he's burned so bad. Well, you're either dumb, ignorant, or stupid, or a combination of all three. And they said the FBI said that Las Vegas and New Orleans are not connected. Well, they are connected because the dude in New Orleans and the dude in Las Vegas were both in the Army. They both served at Fort Bragg at the same time, at the same year, yet yet the FBI says, oh no, they're not connected. This shows utter, complete incompetence. Ray should resign immediately because he has led the most incompetent FBI that I've ever seen. Survivor, I watch the news because I want to keep up with what's going on in the outside world. And I'm not one to walk around with my head in the clouds thinking everything's all happy and roses when the shit is about to hit the fan. You know what I mean? I do limit my news. I used to watch Fox News a lot. Now I get most of my news from YouTube. Us content creators on YouTube are taking over the journalism world. In our type of reporting, our type of reporting is is what people want. They want the truth. They want the truth. The mainstream media won't give them the truth. The mainstream media gives them what I call regurgitated lies. Thank you, Survivor. We will give you the truth right here. You know, I watch the news and then I report it to you guys what I saw. Um, I give credit to where I found it, who said what, and so on, because I believe that as journalists, we have a standard to uphold, unlike the mainstream media that regurgitate lies. We need to tell you the truth. We need to tell you the truth because that's what people want. People want the truth. They don't want a bunch of regurgitated lies. They want to know what's really going on. Like the stuff from the drones in New Jersey. They had John Kirby at the White House telling people that they were seeing airplanes when it's obviously drones. Airplanes can't fly backwards. Yes, we're going to be having new merchandise, aren't we, Laugh? We've been working on creating backgrounds. I'm thinking about taking the background that I have up right now and making a wrap for my car with Sapphire Ridge News on the back half of my car. I think that would be really cool, but I don't know how much it would cost. And I love getting to share this stuff with you guys because, you know, we need to tell people the truth. We need them to know what's going on. And I believe this is how we do it. We just have a conversation and talk to people and tell them the truth, tell them what's really going on. And I decided on this earlier time for our lives because on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, my my aide comes and cleans house at 3 o'clock my time, which I'm usually doing the lives at 2 o'clock my time, which is 4 o'clock y'all's time. And I'm always having to cut the live short because she's knocking at the door and I have to go answer the door and I don't want to be rude and just get up and walk away from the camera with you guys. So I decided this morning that we should start going live at 3 o'clock your time. Yeah. You want to come up and talk, Survivor? I'll drop a link. Anybody that wants to come up and talk can just hit the link.
Camera ready, Sapphire. How are you?
Hey,
How are you doing?
how is my friend today?
I'm doing fine. As long as we're not echoing, let them ask them in the chat. Are we echoing? You don't have your mic on your hat today.
I I got
Where's your mic? What you got?
I got a set of
Earbud?
earbuds with the mic built in.
Look at you!
I found them on sale at Walmart for $25.
Look at you!
And I said, I ain't passing this shit up because they're usually like $100 friggin'.
Yeah, you know what? My sister turned me on to those. I kept losing my Apple earbuds, and my sister was like, I get earbuds from Walmart.
Right.
Yep, I bought a pair and lost those. How is it going, Sapphire?
It's going good.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
I was just explaining to them that I decided to change the time of my lives to
Mm-hmm.
3 o'clock Eastern, which is 1 o'clock my time,
Mm-hmm.
because I was doing it 4 o'clock. My aide comes to clean house at 3 o'clock. So I was having to cut my life short at the end because she would be knocking at the door and I didn't want to get up and just walk away and be all rude.
No.
So I was thinking, I said, 3 o'clock Eastern, that makes it 1 o'clock my time, and my lives are usually an hour, so that gives me time afterwards to get ready for my aide to come and clean.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. Good stuff. Yeah, my daughter
It,
made me a schedule yesterday. I'm gonna do a test run first, and then I'll see
yeah.
something to stick to. A schedule.
Hey, American Nana, welcome.
Hey, America Nana. We got
Yeah.
Pat not Williams in the chat. Queen Slime.
American Nana is from West Virginia.
Hey.
She's one of my regulars.
Oh, I try to catch you when I can. I'm like, wait a minute, Sapphire's live. Let me get over there. I'll just,
Yeah.
even if I can't make it, I'll come over and want to replay and show
Yeah.
support.
Just like, when I catch yours, even if it's just for a few minutes, I always say, hey,
Yep.
Sapphire. Hey, Survivor. How's my friend?
Yep. You sure do. You sure do. Thank you for that. I always support you. I told you we got to support each other.
Yep. We got us content creators need to stick together.
I think we got a good bunch. I
We got a good bunch. Yeah.
think we got a good bunch. Yeah, I think we got a good bunch. Just I just try to understand everybody is all over the place. Like
Right.
they can't spread themselves thin. So uh, it's going well though.
Good.
I got my Sapphire Ridge hat. I'm gonna put my Sapphire Ridge hat on one day and do my
Yeah.
live. I do. I have a beige one. It has a band around it. Mm-hmm. Maybe one day you'll see me up there. I'm Sapphire Ridge today. So I'm Sapphire Ridge hat. Yeah, it's good. So Sapphire. So about the what you were just talking about it happened in New Orleans, and what was the other?
It happened in New Orleans, then
Yeah.
3 hours later in Vegas, and then yesterday at the Capitol.
So what? Remember when that boat crashed? Was that in Baltimore?
Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't. Something was odd with that too.
yeah,
Hmm. Wow.
yeah.
Well,
A
buckle up.
boat that had no power, the engine was off, yet it rammed into a bridge.
Yeah, it was saying a lot of things were off. One day at a time. Buckle up, and one day at a
Yeah,
time. That's all we can do. That's all we can do to keep our
yeah,
community going. And I'm telling you, if I'm not watching the news, I'll come over to Sapphire Ridge News. So keep the news coming,
yeah,
Sapphire.
yeah. The Key Bridge, the Key Bridge, when that boat hit, the engine had died.
Mm.
So how did the boat speed up and hit the bridge when when the engine had died and it had no power?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Let's see. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
ask. Make sure I'm gonna have to ask and see if Vivarita was in anybody's bushes watching. Maybe she can tell us.
Maybe she was the one aiming.
Possibly.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
right.
she
The
probably in the
Key
bushes.
Bridge was named
Mhm.
after the author of the Star Spangled Banner, Francis Scott Key.
It's key. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? I didn't know it was named after him. Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to sing for you? I can sing the Star Spangled Banner for you. Get a lot of subscribers. Not. They would be like, "Where
I
did you
was
get
I
her
was
from,
telling them
Sapphire?"
my dog loves the snow. Well, he's going to get a lot of snow. We're
Oh,
supposed to get 12 inches by Sunday.
my poor Maddie used to go out in the snow. She'll do one roll, maybe two, and she was back at the door. She didn't really care for the snow.
Oh no, my dog loves the snow. He gets out there and he runs around, he plays, gets all wet, comes in, drives off 20 minutes, runs in a circle, wanting to go back out again.
Yeah, yeah. That no. My Maddie used to go. We used to let her out. She go out there, the 1, 2 flips, and she back by. When it started raining, if she was outside, she would come back to right to the door. She would not. She was. We used to call her the bougie dog. She's a
My
bougie side chick. That's what I call
yeah,
her.
my dog, if it's raining, he'll be sitting out there on the back step just looking around like, hey, what's going on? You open the door, say, come on. He looks back like, not yet.
Yep, that's how it is. Yeah, dogs are like little people.
Yeah, I told my aide last week, he is the best dog.
Hmm.
He really is. He
Yep.
doesn't like people. He's afraid of people. He's been trained to be my service dog, but he's
Mhm.
afraid of people.
Wow.
But he will stay glued to me. If someone is in the room, he will walk over and sit right in front of me and not move. And if they walk towards us, he will walk over and get in his bed and turn, but still look right at me.
Oh wow. That's so. I
Oh,
had.
Belgian Malinois are cool, Americanana.
Oh,
She said she just got a
the
black Belgian
Belgian
Malinois.
Malinois. Oh wow. Good luck. I don't know if I'll get another dog. It was so hard. It was very
Yeah,
hard. after we lost her. So we did get a dog. I had to turn him in right away. He was aggressive. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
no way. Like I'm like, but I think that
Well, I
our dog, I believe, was a med student, had her from
yeah.
when she was little, and I believe that he
Uh-huh.
did out of school, and he must have just turned her in. She understood Spanish. She was so easy to train, for the house.
Yeah.
Like we never like really. Her cage was in her space, and we used to leave it open, but she never
Hmm.
she had a bed out there too. But she never. She would get in there when if my husband worked overtime and he didn't come home, she would get in there. After I feed her, she'd let her outside. She'll get in there and turn her back to me, and I'll call her. She act like she didn't hear me.
My dog did not like his crate. He would lay on the floor in front of it and look
Mhm.
at it, but he wouldn't go in it. My
Sapphire,
dog.
what you got going on over there? What in the world? That's not your ringtone, Sapphire.
Yeah, that's my vision clinic calling. I'll have to call him back.
Oh, yeah. It ain't. It's my. We had a cage for her because like we would travel, like we would take her away once like a year, but she never slept in that thing. She had a Serta bed.
Yeah,
She was big, so she had a Serta bed, but she liked to. She let us put clothes on her, and she would model as long as you had treats. I'm gonna put some pictures up of her one day. I'm gonna put
yeah.
up a picture. She had a mohawk. My daughter, I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna put up some pictures one day. So, what time you going off today, Sapphire? You got
Um,
3 minutes and 30 seconds.
yeah, in about 7 minutes. I like to keep it at
An
below
hour.
an hour.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah,
good.
my dog Apollo, he's 15 months old and he weighs 105 pounds.
Oh wow. So wait a
He's
minute.
a
He
big
must be
boy.
big. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Wow. Yeah, because Maddie
He's
was
gonna
like
be,
80 something pounds and she was big.
yeah, he's gonna be, I think probably 160 or 170 pounds full grown.
Wow. What in the world?
He's 3/4 Bernese Mountain Dog and 25% American Poodle, and he is
Oh.
the best dog.
Oh wow. That I would
He's
I would
yeah,
don't worry. I'll never come to visit.
he has a great temperament. If people come in, he doesn't like people. He goes to his corner and just lays down and looks at them. No problems. He's a gorgeous dog.
Wow. My uncle had a black chow chow. He used to have to
Yeah,
them things are like he big like bears, and he
yeah,
used to have to put him up when we came went to his house, but he would
right,
be running up against the door, and it sound like a whole army of people coming.
right.
So it's like,
Chows,
oh,
chows can get mean.
yep.
My neighbor had a chow, and when I had my other dog, who was half German Shepherd and half Malinois, the dog next door, the chow, used to chase me and him, chased us across the yard, up my steps, across my deck, and practically in my house.
Oh wow.
And I called the cops. I don't like calling the cops, but they weren't home and their dog was out running, chasing me. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's
that
not.
ain't happening.
Oh, they weren't home.
They
How
were
did
not home.
they leave the dog out there, or they had to leave him out, right?
They leave the dog outside in a fenced in area, but the dog knew how to open the gate.
Yeah, my mother-in-law's dog is.
You know, it's called put a lock on the gate so he can't push the handle up. Hello.
Yeah, my mother-in-law's dog is like that. Shorty, Shorty just, yeah. They have to put something in
And
front of.
he is a big boy. He was about 200 pounds.
Woo! That's
He was
huge.
every bit of 3 foot tall.
Wow. Oh wow. I thought Maddie was big, but y'all got Maddie beat.
Yeah.
Maddie, she got
I
her.
live I live in eastern Montana.
Mm-hmm.
The town I live in is literally 2 miles wide by 3 miles long.
Oh wow.
The entire county has 8,000 people,
Wow.
and I love it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I live at the town I live in is small, but it's big of a it's part of a township. But
You know,
we're very small here too.
we have everything we need right here. We have Walmart. We have a sporting goods store. We have two egg supply stores. um, just about every um, fast food joint. It's all right here. There's a number of good restaurants here. There's a fancy restaurant. There's not fancy restaurants. There's just a great mix of everything right here. And the VA helped me get this.
They should.
Yeah,
They should,
I
and I
was
hope that they don't
my
nothing
my
happens.
daughter my daughter was living in Helena, which is the capital, which is 400 miles away. That place is damn expensive.
Laugh is in
She was
Metro
renting.
Atlanta. Go down. Tell Doug we said hi when he can come home.
She Yeah, she was renting a 2 bedroom apartment with a garage for $1,600 a month.
Oh,
Right here, I have a 2 bedroom mobile home with a yard with a fenced in area for my dog that the landlord let me put up. I pay 1,400 a month.
yeah.
I have
Hmm?
I have more than what she had in an apartment.
Yeah. It's the rental prices are ridiculous. And during COVID, I was trying to tell people, even though it's COVID, the rates are historically low. You probably will never see these rates again. um
Right,
you take advantage, if you want to, if you're somebody that wanted to purchase a home, try to find the step, go through the steps and stuff like that, because I was a realtor. So what we did
yeah,
was, during COVID, um we refinanced for a lower mortgage rate only. They was like, oh, do you want to take
right,
equity out? No, no, thank you. No, we just want the lower rate. And so now they've raised the rate so high. It's like, how can people even afford to live? Like, people, I have a whole
right.
4-bedroom house with a yard, like everything. It's just it's a nobody can live to the left of us.
My
And we
landlord, my
we
landlord has offered to help me find a bigger place.
why you need a bigger place? It's just you, Sapphire.
My daughter is moving here
Oh,
with
okay.
her two teenage daughters.
Ooh,
A 2 bedroom house ain't gonna work.
that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
I need to downsize. That's what I need. I do. I need to
yeah. I
downsize
mean,
because
I love my place here,
hmm
but I miss my grandkids.
yeah, I need to downsize. Well, we could have got like a 3-bedroom, but yeah, we have. I took one of the rooms, so it's my. You see, it's my studio. It's my everything. I just go in there. It's my piece, and we have like a guest room downstairs. So I'm like, well, maybe we could sell and just get the money. The housing prices haven't dropped yet. So yeah, maybe we can do that. I sold myself this house and got my own
Yeah, that's a lot of
house.
people laugh.
It's
I'm here
hot.
by
And where you
myself.
laugh is in what she said. Laugh is in that's in
Atlanta.
oh she's in Atlanta. So yeah, it's expensive down there too though. Some parts
Yeah.
of Atlanta are is very cheap, but in that
I
part of
used to li- I
expensive.
used to live in Valdosta.
Oh, okay.
I never
Wow.
liked it there.
You did?
My ex like loved it there. That's the area she grew up in.
Oh.
I didn't really like it.
I wanted to
Her,
move to
her and
Covington.
I
It,
yeah, her and I got into a huge fight
oh goodness.
because I was talking to my daughter on cell phone
Hmm.
and my ex's son called my daughter the W word.
Oh goodness.
And nope, that ain't happening.
That is not happening. I don't blame
That is not happening.
you. You
I
told
told him to pack his shit and get the F out of my house.
oh wow. Oh look, some good all good
Because
things come
I
to
had had
an
enough with him
end.
because he claimed to be a chef, but he wouldn't go look for a job.
Oh no,
He is
no
40
way.
friggin' years old and would not work.
Wow. Oh, she where you at? Laugh. I don't know. I like the Covington area down there, and that was in the plans. We were supposed to move down there to Georgia to the Covington
Yeah.
area, Covington Conyers area. I like that area.
Uh-huh.
My mother-in-law, she has a house in Covington, and she has a lot of land. Um,
Yeah. Americana. I like it here because we have everything right here.
oh, she got to
We
travel
have, she's got to travel a half hour.
hour.
We got a Walmart. We got a sporting goods store. We got 20 restaurants, other businesses, local businesses, everything right here. And if I want like a big box, a home improvement store, I can go to Billings, which is 2 hours, and they'll deliver it. They deliver for free.
Yeah, I'm about 15, 20 minutes away from everything, maybe even 30. Yes, because it's no, I think we have a little pizza shop over here. That's it. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
not far though. It's like,
Yeah, we have Arby's, we have Pizza Hut, we have Burger King, we have McDonald's, we have Wendy's, plus plus your sit down restaurants. There's like 15 sit down restaurants. There's a bunch of casinos here.
oh,
I'm
I
not
love.
into casinos, but I know some
I
people
am.
are.
I haven't been in the. Ooh, no.
Life wants to know where you're at, where you live at.
Me, I'm in Jersey.
Yeah.
It's expensive here. Oh my goodness. New Jersey. I don't know what I'm trying to figure out why the taxes are so high, and it is just it's expensive here. That was
Move
going.
to move to Montana. There's no sales tax. No
Yeah,
sales
now
tax on food.
there is no no taxes in Delaware. They don't pay property taxes. We don't pay for taxes on food. It's just that our property taxes is high enough.
Cool.
So
American
yeah.
Nana said she lives right down the street from the Hatfield and McCoy houses.
Oh wow.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh
That's
wow. So what's
American
gonna be
Nana. So you're
Sapphire?
not you
Uh-huh.
what?
I was gonna ask you a question. Are you gonna be I think I think I wanna cover that the he just got the appeal. He got the appeal coming up. The attorney, what is his name? that he
Oh,
goodness, I forgot his name. How could I forget? And I was so engulfed in that whole trial and that whole thing with his I had it on the tip of my tongue, but uh chemo fog brain kicks in, and that's just that. It'll come back to me.
yeah,
His name starts with an M. I can't. I'm so bad. I just had it again. I think I'm gonna cover that trial when it comes back on. He's going up for appeal.
yeah.
I'm interested in seeing how they worked that because he admitted Murdoch, Alec Murdoch.
Murdoch, yeah.
Yeah,
Is
he
he going to get a
admitted
new
to
trial?
everything. No, he admitted to like the financial crimes. He's not. He's
Right.
not claiming that he unalived his son and uh
You know he
wife.
did it. You
Yeah,
know
but
he did it.
yeah. We heard the tape. He was on. That was him on the tape, and he said he did.
Yeah.
So I mean, but I think they had more of the. He was still denying that, but he already pled guilty, like
So,
he on the stand.
American on it. You don't live far from Paint, Paintville, Kentucky, right?
Rock, West Virginia.
Yeah.
So it's like Virginia is.
Virginia and Kentucky back up to each other
Yeah, I'm trying to think of
on the
Virginia.
east side, West Virginia, rather.
When you go through Maryland, I think it's then Virginia is the. It's a pretty yeah, and then you get to yeah. This crazy yeah, but I think I'm gonna
See,
cover that.
Americanana, Patty Loveless
You
is
don't know
from Elkhorn, Kentucky, and in Paintville, Kentucky, which is Pike County, um, going into town, there's a big sign says, um, "Welcome to Patty Loveless's hometown," and says you are on Patty Loveless Way, which I think that is just so cool
Oh
that
wow.
they recognize that she became a big star, but she kept her hometown roots. She still lives there.
Oh
She
wow.
still lives in Elkhorn City.
That's awesome. That's awesome. She said she don't know where she is. She don't know where you just living. I get it. She's living. You have to.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. Is right. She stayed in her hometown. She didn't move to Nashville,
hmm Yeah, it
and I
is.
think that's just so cool when you have an artist that's
Mm-hmm.
so good like her
Mm-hmm.
that keeps their hometown values, keeps their roots,
Yeah.
stays in their hometown.
Mm-hmm.
That is just very rare.
Yeah,
It's
it
very
is
rare.
because people, people get intrusive. So especially, people think they have a right to be outside of people's property harassing them. It doesn't
Right.
even who they are, or if you somehow stumble upon their address, you shouldn't be harassing people. So I just always like to tell people, dox my address, and I have two cousins, Smith and Wesson, and
It's
there
Weston.
we go. They're my first cousins, Smith and Wesson.
And
That's
um,
neat.
Americanana,
She
go
said music. Hmm.
on YouTube
Yep.
and do a search for the song Daniel Prayed by Patty Loveless, and then the other one is called Pretty Polly, and it's with Patty Loveless and Ralph Stanley. That's two awesome songs. The one, Pretty Polly, he lets her do the solos, and she hits notes that you would not believe that somebody can hit, and she holds them. Yeah, Patty Loveless is one of my favorite singers.
I listen to all types of music when I listen to
I
it.
listen, I listen to all types too. I don't like gangster rap. because the way it demonizes women.
Yeah, I listen to, believe it or not, I like a lot of gospel music. I listen to that more than,
Yeah,
but I
I like
listen to
gospel
all
music
kinds of,
too.
yeah, I listen to all
Yeah, I
kinds.
like they
Hmm.
call it Southern gospel.
Yep,
Vestal Goodman
yep. You got to
and
listen to,
Janet Paschal.
pull up Martha Manuzzi. She's
Yeah,
awesome. Um, I like all kinds of music though, all kinds. I find, something I like in all genres. So
yeah.
yeah.
There's a there's a video I'll send you that's just hilarious. It's Jerry Reed and
Hmm.
Chet Atkins, and they're being directed by a bunch of little kids.
Oh.
I die every time that comes on
It's a
because
video,
the kids are just hilarious.
just this video with some.
And the one kid tells the other kid,
Mhm.
he says, these two guys are pretty damn good. And the other kid says, yeah, but he ain't no Chet Atkins. And then the director, the little kid that's the director, is yelling at him and stuff. And his secretary, she's in his face saying, you'll never work in this town again. He looks up at her at the end and says, like I really care.
That-
I
I
die
have
laughing every time I see that.
Look, Ridge. I have this video of these kids, right? And they were in. I think that what do you call those? Oh my goodness, they were in Boy Scout outfits, and they were dancing. It was just the cutest little thing because it looks like the little boy in the front. He looks like somebody was picking on him, and I'm going to show them today. And he was awesome, but at the end he turned around and did a twerk, and it was just so shocking because nobody was expecting it. I said, oh my goodness, I know his mother is in that audience dying because he had to get that from somebody. Somebody
Right.
showed him that. They were so cute. It was
Somebody
so,
showed him how to do that.
yeah, it was so cute. I'm
That's
like,
like,
oh, okay.
you ever watch, Miss Mandy Reacts channel?
No, I don't know who that is. I
Yeah,
check.
she's pretty good. I like
Yep,
Miss
on
Mandy.
YouTube.
Yesterday, she was showing a video clip
Hmm.
of a mom getting arrested for DUI. The 10-year-old daughter in the back seat texted the cops and said, "My mom is so drunk. Please come help us." She's 10 years old,
Oh wow.
and so the police pull up, and the mom is, mouthing off, and the daughter in the back seat says, "Well, she's on probation for having a DUI. She's not supposed to be drinking, and she's been drinking." And it's like, damn, you're ratting out your mom, kid.
Oh man, and she went to jail. Y'all
So
do not pass go. Go straight to jail.
she went to jail. They gave her a chance to do, the sobriety test,
Hmm.
and she wouldn't do them.
Oh wow. She should have did
She
like.
said,
Did you ever
no.
see? Huh?
She'd say, no, I'm not going to do that.
So she chose to go to jail.
And he said, well, you can either do this or you can take a ride to jail. Well, what about my kids? We'll bring your kids with. They'll be in their own room,
Oh wow.
with stuff to play with. The kids were hungry. She hadn't fed the kids all day.
Wow.
The
People.
officer was just ticked off because these two little girls that were like 8 and 10 years old were saying, we're hungry. We haven't eaten since yesterday.
Oh
So the cop was looking at them, and he told his partner to say, "Hey, take them for a walk. They don't need to see this." I thought that was pretty cool.
Well, she probably was. It was nice of them to walk them away, not have them witness her being arrested. But at the same time, it's your kids know. At least we know that they are learning something somewhere, because she knows that it's wrong for you to be driving with a DUI. You're not
Right.
supposed to drive, and if you
And
drive,
the way I took it is that daughter, that girl is pretty smart to know, hey, I can text the cops and I can get help.
yeah. Where did she get that?
To
Do
me,
I
that's
know how
pretty
to text?
smart at 10 years old.
Wait a minute. I don't even know. I don't even know. Do I know how to text the cops? What's the number? I'm gonna have to find out now. I didn't know that. That's
Well,
smart.
I'm going to get off of here.
Yep, I'm
I'll
about
be
to run
back on
close.
tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
All right, if I'm around, I'll hop on, or even if I'm out, I'll just hop on and listen.
All right.
All right, have a good evening,
Take care.
Sapphire.
I love you, my
Go on
friend.
the chat later.
I will see you later. Bye, everybody.